sir.
So we'll start with the Python inheritance directly. Okay, so morning we discuss, but small repetition. Okay, what it is? Python is a object-oriented programming language. It's like other general purpose program, also object-oriented since beginning, not newly added. We can easily create a classes and objects in the Python. So you don't require to write like it is a public class, private class kind of stuff. No need to define. Okay. So when it is comes to object oriented means everything we defined is now it is a class only. Okay. So a class is like a book, houses, like that's the properties of a real time things. Okay. So here it is. These words are common in the object oriented. So object oriented is defined in these things like a class and objects, methods. Okay, as a single point. Okay, so here it is: inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and abstraction. Classes and objects. Class is like a objects constructor. Class is like a student. Class is like a employees, as it is employees. Car, it's a class. Class name is car. Class name is employees. Class name is my company, my organization, right? For example, Savantis is a class. Under Savantis, I defined a different attributes like employees, okay, under Savantis, organization. Under Savantis, I said employees. Again, under employee function, so I define employee ID, employee name, employee age, employee salary. And another function like a same class, projects, okay, vendors, like that. So class is like a hierarchical structure under class, several methods, functions, attributes we can define. Okay, so like this. Okay, so object is like a entity that has state a behavior. For example, employee name is there, so directly a name of the employee we tell you. So like a employee number one, name of the employee, age of the employee, year of joining, date of joining. Okay, like that. Salaries, tax payable, like so, entire information. So I will put it under. I will create by an object. Okay. So like this, you can see it is. So best example to understand what is class and object. C1 is an object, car is a class. So these are attributes are defined under classes. So here it is. So these are that attribute values, your parameters are given. So C1 is created object by passing these values through this class attributes. Okay. So this is command. So cd.display means where the display is there. This is a display. And a display self model name like this. So there are given. Okay. A method is nothing but a functions. You define a functions. So these are a methods only. Yeah. Again. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is a parent-child kind of stuff. Parent program has certain properties and child program is another class defined. When you relate a main program as a base or a parent, so the second one is become child program or a secondary program. It inherits properties of from the parent program to child program. Okay, certain things like what are the attributes we defined, those class variables will come into the child. Next, polymorphism is based on the behaviors or a kind of stuff. Okay, like what so we have to given a program is there. So like this is a method of overriding program. So there is polymorphism, different things are there, like a duck typing, okay, method of overriding. Another one is function overriding, something will be like that. Okay, this is method of overriding, method of overloading, method of overloading. Okay, so if you see this is method overriding, where it is. Okay, it is what it is, what it is. Okay, yeah, what it is. Look like a similar only. It is this is the class, cat class, dog class. Two are separate classes. Both are defined like in name and age, and both define like a information. Okay, information. If I am a cat, sorry, I am a cat. My name is this, and I am the age year old. But what is the difference between this and this? It's a make a sound as a meow, and this is as a barking. Okay, so here it is. Objects are created. Objects are created. Cat one and dog one. If cat one in the class, it is name of the cat is Kitty. Age of the cat is 2.5, and that's it. Okay, and cat dog one. This is name of the dog. Fluffy. Age is 4. So we created objects, and we are written here. This is main part now become a part of polymorphism. It is for animal in cat one and dog one. Animal dot make sound. So call the sound like if it is a cat. Okay, for animal in the cat. So the cat one. So cat is name is Kitty, age is 2.5, and it is meow. Okay. What is it make sound? What is information? What makes sound like this? It is showing. Okay. Polymorphism with inheritance also given here. Polymorphism with inheritance. So look at here. Shape is a class. Square is a class. Circle is a class. The square class took the shape values like a name, and this is also unique, is like a length. Yeah, this is again look like a morning. So methods are there, guys. Duct taping, method of overloading. Okay, this is a method of overloading. Overriding is also there. This is method of overriding. Okay, this is method of overriding. Okay, so this is direct class. Okay, so try yourself. Okay, this is encapsulation. How encapsulation is done. So why we should make a people worry about that one. So okay, so I simply go to inheritance. Okay, because it in this one it is given inheritance only. First understand what is inheritance. So parent class, child class is there. So in a Python inheritance, parent class also called as a base class. Child class is the class inherited from other classes, also called as derived class. So parent class is also called as base class. Child class is also called as derived class. So first of all, you should create some parent class. Just for this one, I just want to show you the Visual Studio Code. For first time, it will take time, so you have to be a little wait. But compared to others, this is actually I have a collection of old time, means these are all I have at the time of learning and teaching time. So these are all I saved in separate manner. Okay, so that programs are there, but most of them are repeated one only. So this is contains so many files, but what we need only our Python file only. Okay, so find out where is our Python file. It should be detected directly. So like this. Or you can create another one also, like you want to create a new file, click here, type like this. Okay, just I created, but sad thing is I didn't given any proper way. So I said it is a demo. So find out, yeah, I didn't given any proper. So right click, new, rename. So give .py, then only it is become Python file, right? So when you given a .py, for example, you install for a first time this one. So try to create a file. Okay, very simple. Create file in somewhere. Right click. Okay, so right click. Open with VS Code. Install a VS Code. First install a Python, then install a VS Code. So right click. Okay, right click. Select this much time it is taking. See, everything is slow. You know that much time. Okay, open a file like this. So automatically detects you are open a Python file, and it is, I will ask like open with VS Code. See, open with VS Code. Okay, don't, I'm not opening now. So I want, I will open in different way. This is another problem. Okay, so it will ask like what you want to do it. Okay, so then you can like you want to add that related program related what we can say extensions or not, then you can add it. Otherwise, go to this extensions, click here, extensions, type Python, just type Python. You'll find certain highlighted Python kind of stuff like this. Okay. So it is IntelliSense, Microsoft, Pylance, reload required, disable, uninstall. Because I already installed. This is okay. It is working very well. So IntelliSense, Pylance, Microsoft authorized plugin. Python for VS Code. This is not installed. So no problem. I'm working with here only now. So like this. This also not installed. This is environmental manager. I installed it. Okay. So find out which one is installed, which one is not installed. Okay, see this. This is Python extension pack installed. You see intend. Okay. Okay. So like this, you can install what are the requirement based on your what program, including Java also same thing. So in extension type Java, find out any Java extensions and read the description and write. It is asking reload. So you have to go to reload after update. Again, it will take time, so that's why I'm not doing anything. Okay, so this is about a VS Code. So we'll see other things also. So I'm defining a class. Okay. Class name is B17. Required, right? So I'm defining like that. It will be suggestions will be there. Module 1, module 2, something I given like that. Okay. So then it is self dot module 1. Okay. So I'm giving print module 1 comma 2. So this is simply defining a function. So I'm creating an object like one by one, anything you can give. So then B17 class module 1. So module 2 is like a module 1 is networking. Okay. So then module 2 is a Windows 10. Just for example. Okay. So just click here. We'll see where the output will show bottom or side. Okay. It is first time now it is loading. It is displaying both the things. Next. Class, for example, student. Define init function. Module 2. It got freezed. Okay, two things. T, or T2 is equal to student1, sorry, student. So modules, right? So like a Windows server, Linux, something like that. Okay, so save it and execute it again. There is a syntax error. Yes. Okay, there are individuals. See it is. What are the output it is? So it is two parameters. P1 for a B17, P2 for a student. Okay, look at here again. P3 equal to student. It is module 3, module 4. Suggestion is the first one become module 3, second one become module 4. Okay, so because of the student having module 3, module 4 only. Same thing, B17, module 1 and module 2 only. Module 1 and module 2 only. What are the values here given? That is taken as a module 1 and module 2 because of the class. Okay, so here it is. The point is, it is a class, this is another class. Now we want to make it as a inheritance. Okay, now what happened? Case sensitive, sorry. Now it is become inheritance. Now it is become inheritance. Then automatically you'll get a module 1 and module 2 also from there to here. You can see that it is blank because of module 1, module 2 will came from here. Now again I'm creating another object. P3 is equal to student. It is saying module 1, module 2, module 3 and module 4. Okay, so it is asking whether it is works or not, we don't know. We'll see. I put a line x1 as a module 1, line x2 as a module 2, line x3, line x4. Something missing? Yeah, because of these things. Because two parameters now. It is required four parameters. It is line x2, line x3. Of course. Now you will get a again error. Student object, no attributes for module 1 and module 2. Again, I will try syntax error. It looks like clumsy as normal. There is an error. Yes. It is irritating so far away. Yes, right. Finally, we got it. Okay. So line x1, line x2, line x1, line x2, line x3, line x4. This is self statement. Okay, and also it is passes through here. Okay, so it is passes through here. That's it is displaying module 1, module 2 information also. Okay, P1 only 2 parameters. P3 module 1 and module 2 and module 3 and module 4 also defined and it is passes. So this is properties of this class come to here and also it is having some additional information. Okay, so when you create an object for this child class, you have to create a arguments or a parameters for this entire class, for entire both the things you have to specify, otherwise it will throw an error. Okay. Second one is super class. Super is also same thing. Super is also we can able to get the information from previous one. So instead of telling like this, you can give super. Super means no need to specify any particular block. Okay. You can also use instead of this one, you can use super. This is also same. But why it is B14 and type error? Three proposals but taken four. What it is? Module 1, module 2, module 3 and module 4. Total 4. That is not working. Guys, this is the basic inheritance. We stop the thing, practice, and if you have any doubts, we'll discuss. Okay. This is inheritance. Okay, so try other things, but very good programming is there. Okay, so you can try PIP. What is PIP? What is packaging? Okay, so how to use the PIP kind of stuff. Okay, and next date modules. What is date module kind of stuff? File handling. These are all very good one. Just I told very sample program in the inheritance. This is the parent. This is the child. Okay, so you construct a object for a first one. Okay, so obviously two arguments, two things only given. But here it is not a two. This is having two and this is having another two. So totally four. Okay, parameters or arguments should be given. So this is the basic part of inheritance. That's it.